Hi guys, by now a lot of people have their eyes on Super Bowl 53 and the potential for a second 9/11 event to take place on that day, which makes me reconsider the Julian time frame from February the 12th to February the 18th, and just thinking of it in the sense that we have the L and the 3. Now, forgetting about the 53 reference just for now, I'm looking at the L as the number 3, as in because it's the time reference, should I say, 3 o'clock. So we have a 3 there, and then we have the 3 there. So that's 33, the highest level of the Freemasons. The other interpretation I've got with the L being a time reference is 3 3 and then the 0 missing. So the time reference would be 3:30. And that connects with the ipg2 video. LC is L3, and we're in the classroom setting. Obviously, we're not there with the Super Bowl, but I'm still getting that kind of time reference, 3:30. So 3:30, 33, a time reference, and the Freemasons. Now I'm looking at the L as the number 12 and the 3, 12 and 3, 15. So I'm thinking 15. That's in a watch I've got for February the 12th to February the 18th. So let's have a look. The 15th is a Friday, and that struck me because it was a series of Fs. Friday, 15th, February, FFF, or 666, if you take their numerical values. So we have 33 for the Freemasons, 3:30 for a time reference, 15 for a date, and Friday the 15th of February for a reference to 666. And when I think about Friday the 15th of February, it's the day that the shutdown would start again if the Congress doesn't come up with a deal. And Trump's words said towards the shutdown is, we've set the stage for what is going to happen. Now, obviously, that raises alarm bells and red flags for me, because there is the reference I've talked about previously in terms of actors, bad actors, and everything being a show and a stage, and then it's all that kind of reference. So when he's using that kind of language, it makes my ears perk up and my eyes widen, and I sit up straight and pay more attention, because I'm thinking, okay, we have February the 3rd, and there is a lot of references to something occurring on that day, and it may, which is why I've done the interpretations for it. But I've also got in the back of my mind the consideration of the Julian calendar and it being 13 days behind the Gregorian calendar. Bearing in mind the Julian calendar was the one that they used before the Gregorian calendar came in, it's possible that it's still being used by some of these secret societies and elites and evil groups that are intent on destruction. So bearing that in mind, the 15th could be very significant. But not only that, obviously I've got the other references. The 12th is the 12th of February on the Gregorian, is the 31st on the Julian, and it carries on that way. So the 13th of February would be the 31st of January. The 14th of February would be the 1st of February. The 15th of February would be the 2nd of February. The 16th of February would be the 3rd. The 17th would be the 4th. And the 18th would be the 5th. So that's pretty much what I've got to bring to you guys. Just a quick warning that if we see events take place on the 3rd, but they're not the events that we're looking for, I would suggest looking out for those events, particularly around the 14th. Again, we're looking at that date. The 15th from the Super Bowl 53, and the 16th. The reason being because the 16th of February on the Julian calendar is the 3rd of February, where we're looking at all these different events. So it may be even the case that we get to the 15th of February, the stage is set, and then the next day, February the 16th, which is February the 3rd on the Julian calendar, we then get the second 9/11 event. But all of this is just my interpretation, so we'll see what happens, or hopefully not. You guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and may the Heavenly Father bless you.